Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. My name is Sarah. If you're new, if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you hit that little bell down below for notifications on when I put up new videos. I upload twice a week. All right, so if you're new, this is gonna be a completely random video to you, but maybe you're finding me trying to learn more about this. But a friend of mine who lives very, very local and close to me offers Reiki sessions. I don't have any experience with it. I mean, I've seen the occasional Reiki themed ASMR video and it's always seemed interesting to me. And I thought I would go today to get my first Reiki session and see what it's all about. She's somebody who's very good at understanding and reading emotion. For full disclosure, I am not in a great mindset right now. There's been a lot that's happened for me for the last month or so that has really kind of brought up a lot for me. I'm not gonna cry in the intro, has brought up a lot for me, has really kind of made me realize what's lacking in my life, where my holes are, that sounded weird, where I'm really missing out on certain things. And I know that a lot of people say Reiki can help you figure out certain areas of your body or certain areas that you're holding emotion and to kind of release that. And like, not gonna lie, I would love to release some of that. So I'm gonna go now. I have to be there in about 20 minutes and I'll probably leave here in about 10 since it's super close. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Melissa in a bit. I don't know how much of the actual session I'm gonna record, but I will bring my camera just because honestly, I can imagine and assume that this will be an emotional experience for me. Because there is a lot that I am processing at the moment and a lot that I am feeling at the moment, and I just would rather keep a lot of that personal and private. But I'm gonna go ahead and start heading out soon. I'll see you guys there. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Let's get started on my first Reiki session. Here with Melissa. You want to come say hi? Hi. I've known Melissa for a very, very long time, but she, as I mentioned previously, has sort of just grown this business on her own. She's very good at spiritually connecting with people, and this is my first time coming for a Reiki class at all, even though I know you have been offering this for a really long time.
I am the channel or the conduit, so essentially all of this life force, the Reiki rays, it's a beautiful divine energy and light that moves through me. I'm like the lightning rod. Okay. Which means that I really surrender to that higher power. Okay. To move through me and dissolve whatever blockages that you have so you can come back into alignment. Okay. Which means I'm not even aware of the way that my body is moving. Okay. And I'm maybe doing weird things with my hands, just so you know.
Okay, so just lay on the table?
Yes, head here. This will go beneath your behind your knees, just to make it more comfortable on the lower back.
Oh yeah, this is so cozy. I'm just gonna go sleep.
People do. People fully snore on the table, and I still work away. Really, that would be a sign that your body really needed the rest.
Really?
Because it's when we're in that restful state that the body can really do what it's designed to do, which is to heal itself. Right. So it's because we're always on the go, we always have something to do, we're locked into just endless things in our schedule. The body is just overworked, overstressed, and this is where things get stuck because we don't actually let it go every day. Right. So in this state, you may find yourself falling into a meditation, which is unusual if you never have meditated before.
Never. I'm not good at it.
So essentially it feels kind of like you're here and like you're not here. It's like you have an awareness of me and you can hear things going on around you, but you feel like you're almost floating or drifting off into a nice little bubble somewhere. Okay. So that's totally normal for you to feel that way. And like I mentioned, all the different sensations that might arise are totally normal. Okay. But if you have any questions or concerns throughout, then please feel free to ask. Chances are I've heard it before. So what I'm going to do to start is just to tune into your aura, your energy, starting at the crown. You do feel some blocks here, just like a heaviness right on the top of your head. Oh yeah, I feel it on the left side of the forehead and eye. This would tell me that you're probably just maybe overanalyzing, stuck in the logical mind. The logical, rational mind is fighting to be in control.
Okay, I want to actually stop right here and say something because I am such an overthinker. Not a lot of people know that about me, but I am constantly overthinking everything. Something that is a normal situation to somebody else, unfortunately, I am just always in my head about. So when she said that she saw a lot of overthinking, I like remained calm, but honestly, that has been a big issue for me lately is just being in my head about things. So we were already off to a good start.
And it's not quite as balanced with the right side, which would be our creative energy, our insight, our intuition, and trusting and leaning on that. Definitely feel a block more on the right side of the throat here, on the masculine side of the body, so this would tell me that you're probably having a hard time asking for your needs to be met or speaking your truth with ease, communicating with others in a way that might be more masculine. Isn't a lot of energy flowing here, which would lead to feeling that disconnect, especially with love, be it giving it to yourself, receiving it from others, or being able to give it to others to the capacity that you maybe desire. You do carry a lot on your shoulders. We're all intuitive, like we all on some level know exactly where healing needs to be done, and something that I always pay attention to is where people's hands naturally gravitate. So because your hands are on your solar plexus, which is your personal power, your will, your confidence, your ability to take action and confidently move forward on your life path, your truth, your purpose, probably something here needing to be cleared today. When we're in the midst of a transformation, like we are about to shed this old version of who we are or who we thought we were, but because we're constantly moving through our life experiences and we're leveling up all the time, we're growing and expanding with this new knowledge and information that's coming in, that does mean that we have to dissolve old versions of ourselves to receive the upgraded, expanded version of us. So there is this cycle of death and rebirth even in a living state. It doesn't just mean the physical body needs to dissolve, it just means an older version of you. So I feel like you're in the midst of a metamorphosis and transformation where you're sort of in this cocoon, which feels like a dark, scary place, but the emergence is right around the corner, which ultimately will be, Sarah 2.0. The emotional center. So in the sacral chakra, this has to do with our sexuality, sensuality, creativity, our emotions. It's our divine feminine energy. This is where our womb is. our sacred feminine energy, and it also has to do with our interpersonal relationships with other people. So it governs over a lot of things, but I'm feeling a real density that can be released here for sure. Not moving as quickly in the root chakra, which has to do with everything regarding our physical experience. So not only our physical body, but it also has to do with our home and our job and our tribe, our family, friends, anything that makes us feel safe and secure, that really comes back to like survival, ultimately, anything to do with that aspect of our life. And this can cause us to feel really ungrounded or unsafe. And it can cause us to feel disconnected from our bodies as well. So oftentimes I find that people that are very creative or spend a lot of time in the mental plane, naturally, we just become uprooted and ungrounded. So we really want to bring that energy from the higher planes, being the mental, and really draw that all the way down and really anchoring it and planting it on earth. When we feel really anchored and grounded, things just happen to flow more harmoniously. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in with the singing bowl. And you might hear Kyle downstairs. I've tried to drown it out with the fan as best as I can, but you'll notice naturally once we get into this that it will fade into the background. So I'm just going to start at the crown, going over your body, working your way down. And just pay attention to the vibrations, feeling it in the body, letting the sound of the singing bowl give your mind something to anchor it, to focus it.
Okay guys, so I just finished. I'm gonna go into more detail when I get home because Melissa and I just talked in great length about it, but I definitely feel different right now. I don't feel an overwhelming sadness like I have the whole day. My heart, even just saying that, my heart felt like a little bit different. But yeah, do you want to say anything? No? Okay. I'll check in later with you guys, but I just wanted to say hello after the fact and let you know that, like, oh, I have so much to tell you when I get home. Okay, so it has been a few days since I went to my Reiki session, and I kind of wanted to do this immediately afterwards, but like life kind of happened and my hair looks like crap, sorry. Life kind of happened and I just didn't really have much of a chance to kind of talk about this with you guys. For full disclosure, I was not really somebody who believed in Reiki beforehand. I was somebody who kind of felt like, sure, it helps some. I don't see how it could help me. But I don't feel that way anymore. I went in pretty skeptical. I feel like in any situation with stuff like that, there should always be some skepticism. But I was honestly shocked. Immediately upon leaving the session, I felt better. I felt like really empowered. And I don't know how much footage I got and what it showed, but Melissa was able to really kind of like pinpoint areas that I felt like I was struggling. And I never really shared that stuff with her prior to. She had no idea. So that was a really interesting experience for me to have her kind of like really like pinpoint certain areas in my life that I'm not feeling good, or I have stress. She said she felt like a lot of tension in my head, which is interesting, obviously, because I get headaches, but that's not something that she's not fully aware of. And most people are fully aware of my headache issue. But at one point in the session, and I don't fully remember when it was or what have you, but I just started like bawling my eyes out, like straight up bawling my eyes out. And I wasn't really even thinking about it. I wasn't really like even really present. I feel like I was partially in a position of almost like half awake, half asleep. At least that's what it sort of felt like to me. And then I just felt this like overwhelming, I want to say sadness that came over me, and I just started bawling my eyes out. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because it's very personal, but it's something that I have had issues with for a very, very, very long time in my life, and it was something I didn't expect to come up, but it came up during our Reiki session, and it was really, really neat. If you guys want to kind of know a little bit more about what Reiki is, like, please by all means go check it out for yourself. But I think in that moment where I was just super overcome with emotion, and not even just overcome with emotion, I had this moment where like my eyes were like twitching. I could feel them like shoot back and forth, and I was fully and completely aware that this was happening, almost like I was like in a dead sleep, but I was awake, and I was verbalizing what was going on to Melissa, and it was just a really overwhelming experience that I have not been able to forget. And after the session was done, I felt like I had a lot of things off my chest, and it was really, really lovely to feel that. She said she felt like there was like more color in my cheeks too. I just felt a lot more like empowered. Currently, I mean, I'm not feeling my best today, but I don't think that has anything to do with Reiki or not. I just know that as somebody who doesn't even quite know what I believe, that I'm open to trying things out. I'm open to seeing what they're about. And I was really, really pleasantly surprised with Reiki. I will have you guys like go to the description if you want to check Melissa out. She's in the GTA. She is a lovely person. I've known her for a very, very long time, and I can say that she will at the very least provide a very warm, loving experience for you, and that if you're a spiritual person, it's really beneficial to just go and kind of allow her to like guide you through what you're going through. I do feel like for other people who are more spiritually based, it might have been more impactful, but as somebody who's not spiritually based whatsoever, I felt like it was a pretty impactful experience for me, and I'm still kind of figuring out what that meant for me, but I definitely can say that I will 1000% go back, and I would love to go back at some point. I still need to get this video up today, so I'm not going to make this too long, and I know this isn't the best angle, but I wanted to just like make this video for you and let you guys know what my experience was and the fact that I actually genuinely really enjoyed it. And I can honest to God say that prior to going, I didn't think that I would have such an important experience and impactful experience, and an experience that let me feel like a lot of the insecurities that I've had were being addressed in some capacity. So let me know if you've ever done Reiki yourself, what your thoughts are, whether you believe it, whether you don't believe it. Just also remember, everybody has different opinions. Everybody has different experiences in their life. If you don't believe it, that's fine. If you do believe it, that's fine. Let's all just be respectful of other people's beliefs. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you guys in the next one, but don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!